Yo, if YouTube rolls this out, I promise you, if YouTube rolls this out, Twitch and Kick are done. They're dead. YouTube killed them. A few weeks ago, YouTube mentioned that they'd be updating their live streaming platform, and I was really excited. I didn't make a video. I talked to some of my friends offline, and I was telling them that I thought that these new features that they mentioned had the potential to really help live streamers that use YouTube to blow up. And I'm still pretty confident that they do. So a few days ago, I saw that they started rolling out the features. One of the features, the one that I was the most excited about, was the ability to stream both horizontally and vertically at the same time. Now, this feature did start to roll out. I don't know if it's actually live, but as you guys can see, my YouTube studio has completely changed. I have both the vertical and the horizontal layouts. And I tried testing this out, right? I went live. I used my stream key. And I saw that when I use my stream key and go live, I do get both streams, both layouts getting filled with what is on my screen. But I did see a few things that concerned me. I don't know if this is just because it's not live yet. And the reason I say it's not live yet is because when I'm using the feature, I see only the horizontal stream on my YouTube page. I don't see the vertical anywhere, and I don't see any people coming in from the vertical. So I'm just going to assume that either there's a bug and the vertical is not working for me, or it's not live yet. That being said, I did see a problem with the vertical. I really wish that this vertical layout allowed you to select what items you want to show on it. I don't know how many people have tried streaming vertical without changing their layout, but what I see, the problem I see is that if I'm playing a video game or doing a reaction and I have my camera in the corner of the screen like I have it right now, people will not be able to see me on screen. All it will show is the center of my screen. And I would have hoped that the YouTube engineering team, the UX team, would have gone over to the competitors to see what they're doing. One thing is, Twitch doesn't allow vertical streams. However, when you're making a clip on Twitch, they do have a layout that I think would have been ideal for streaming both vertical and horizontal. Let me show you guys really quick. Let's go over to Twitch. So if I go over to my Twitch, right? I go to my account, go to my channel. You can do this on any channel, but I'm just gonna use my own for an example. I go to my videos. If I'm on a video, let's say I go to yesterday's live stream and I wanna make a clip of this, I can hit this click button, right? And this is what I was talking about. Right here, you get this screen that shows you the main screen, right? It shows you, I love how he says, it shows you the horizontal screen, and then it shows you the portrait stream. And when you edit the portrait, you can grab these boxes, right? You see these boxes? You can grab these boxes and you can select what you want to show on screen. So for example, let's say I have my camera in the corner. I can grab this box and highlight myself with the camera. And then I can grab the rest of the screen with this other box. I can grab the rest of the screen with my other box, throw it on like this, boom. And now you'll see here that the portrait version has both things. Now I can scroll. 7 mindset.
To getting into the best shape.
And now the person can see both things. And in my opinion, that would have been ideal for this new feature. Because I honestly don't see, if you're a live streamer who plays video games or does react content as I do, how you're going to be able to show your camera to the viewer at the same time as the rest of your screen. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe this is just a preliminary release and they will update this when it goes live, and maybe you will be able to do what I'm saying. But at the moment, when I go live, I don't see that feature. I literally just see the center of my screen in this vertical. I think that's it's a major misstep. It's a major misstep. Now, that being said, if this feature does roll out, even as it is, I think that if you are a live streamer, it will help you grow tremendously. Tremendously. You know, right now, currently, you can stream horizontal and vertical if you like, but you need to use 2 separate stream keys. And I've only done it once or twice because I thought it was a hassle. Honestly, and maybe I'm just being lazy, I thought it was a hassle. I thought it was a hassle. So I've just been sticking to horizontal. And horizontal, I mean, you can get people, the YouTube algorithm is superior to Kick and Twitch. So you can definitely get viewers. But if you really tap in and you use the vertical streams as well, the shorts, as they would call it on YouTube, you will get so many people. You will get so many more viewers. There's a higher potential of you blowing up, but I'm just lazy. I'm just lazy. I'm just keeping it honest with you guys. I'm just lazy. I'm hoping that this feature rolls out soon, goes live soon, and we can take full advantage of it. And for those of you guys who are wondering how the dashboard looks, this is how the new dashboard looks. So it actually has a drop down here where you can select horizontal. You can select horizontal and vertical. And I think you should be able to select vertical too. I thought originally I saw it here, but I don't see it anymore. Like I said, I'm just waiting for this to go live. Maybe I am misunderstanding something. Maybe you still have to use 2 stream keys. I don't know. It's not clear to me. I would like to use 1 stream key. YouTube, if they can roll out these new features correctly, I think that they kill Kick and they kill Twitch. For those of you who didn't get the update, you know, the people who have not been in the loop, originally when this was released, it was released on September the 16th, 2025. I did not go over any of these features when they were released. I was waiting to go over it. Let me put on my glasses so I can read this for you guys. Imagine you're at a concert holding a hand-drawn sign. For one incredible moment, the artist on stage looks right at you and smiles. You're one of the thousands, but the concentration feels personal. That's the magic of live streaming on YouTube. When a creator calls out your handle or answers your question in the chat, that excitement is instantly shared with thousands around the world, creating a one-of-a-kind connection. On average, over 30% of daily logged in YouTube viewers watch live content. You know, this is another thing. I feel like YouTube needs to promote live streams more because 30% of the vast pool of people that use YouTube is huge. That's huge. A giant number. But it doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like it because YouTube doesn't promote live streams actively. So most people on the street, most people that are not involved in the streaming world, when they hear live streaming, they instantly think Twitch. They instantly think Twitch and now TikTok. But they almost never think YouTube. And what really astounds me is that there are a lot of YouTubers that live stream. There's a lot of people that watch live streams on YouTube. And I would argue that the most beneficial place to live stream is YouTube. It's this unparalleled interactivity that draws in viewers. On average, over 30% of daily logged in YouTube viewers watch live content in Q2 2025 alone, turning to streams for everything from Let's Plays to Q&As. That's why at Made on YouTube today, we announce new features that are part of the largest upgrade to live we've ever made. Grounded in community feedback, these features are designed to help creators get discovered, grow their channel, and increase their earnings. We heard that getting started can be daunting, so we built an opportunity to practice before going live, to give creators a way to test their setup with no risk. And for those who want to try live streaming but don't know what to do once they're there, we're introducing Playables on Live. Playables were introduced last year as a fun, interactive way to experience YouTube with lightweight, entertaining games like Angry Birds, Showdown, Words of Wonders, Cut the Rope, Tomb of the Mask, and Trivia Crack. Now, creators can play from this library of 75 plus games while interacting with their audience through chat and monetizing the stream like any other broadcast. Okay, I think that this is insane. It's insane. That's a giant game changer, chat. Now, I think that this feature is only going to be for the vertical streams. Unfortunately, it would be really cool if they rolled it out for all streams, including desktop, because Twitch doesn't allow for games. I mean, there's a few of them, 1 or 2, but nothing crazy. They said 75 plus games. Prioritizing discoverability. My thing with streaming is that discoverability is the most important thing. I really don't care about having all the fancy stuff on screen, overlays, hype trains, all kinds of animations and whatnot. What I really care about is discoverability, because there's no point in having a whole bunch of crazy things on your screen if you only have 2 people watching your stream, if you only have 0 people watching your stream. And for those of you who stream on Twitch, you might know why I say that. Look, On YouTube, I can average between 10 and 20 viewers. And I've only been doing this for a few months, 9 months. On Twitch, I've been on Twitch the entire time I've been on YouTube. I only average maximum 2 people, one of which is probably myself or a bot. So discoverability is definitely a key factor. And I'm going to tell you right now, the best platform to grow your live stream is YouTube. YouTube kick and Twitch out of the water when it comes to discoverability. I promise you, if you start on YouTube and you're consistent, you will grow an audience. It might take time, it might take effort, but you will grow an audience. To solve for discoverability and growth, we've introduced 3 new features. First, we're adding a way to reach viewers on every screen by streaming across formats. Soon, creators will be able to broadcast in horizontal and vertical formats simultaneously with a single unified chat room to bring the entire community together in one seamless experience. So this is the feature I was talking about. Reading this, I do believe it is as I thought, one stream key, because they said simultaneously. You know, right now, like I said, currently you need to have multiple stream keys and you need to have 2 different streams open. It's really annoying. It's really convoluted. They obviously are trying to unify that into one stream. And you can see it from the screenshot. In the screenshot, you can see it. They have this and they have that. I wish I could zoom in more. Can I zoom in more? Because maybe there's something here that is not on mine yet. Stream her portrait. Okay, so you see there is something. Oh, okay. Maybe they haven't rolled out everything yet. Because this button right here, I've never seen it before. Stream key portrait. So there is a drop down that's missing. I see it. Okay, that might work. Like I said, maybe I'm jumping the gun here. Maybe I'm judging them before they release the feature. Because if there is a drop down that allows you to select the scene, then that's problem solved. That's problem solved. Yo, if YouTube rolls this out, I promise you, if YouTube rolls this out, Twitch and Kick are done. They're dead. YouTube killed them. If they can market this, they get some of the big creators to come over to YouTube because the pay is better on YouTube. Look, I told you guys this in the past. The amount of money that I make on Twitch, the amount of money I've made on Twitch in the last 9 months, I make that on YouTube in 2 days. You might say, oh, well, it's because you have more viewers on YouTube. But the thing is that on YouTube, I have my ads set to the lowest setting. And don't get me wrong, I said that I average 2 viewers on Twitch versus the 20 viewers on YouTube. But there are a few times on Twitch where I've gotten like 70, 60 people on there. So it's not like it's every single time I don't have people. And you would think it would even out. So I say that if you're a streamer in the big 2025 or you're planning on streaming, you have to start on YouTube or at least multi-stream. You lose nothing by multi-streaming, at least multi-stream. Building on a successful pilot, we're expanding the ability to react live to content on YouTube, allowing anyone to start a vertical live stream on mobile and react to other live streams or even other creators. It turns any stream into a shared event, letting creators of all sizes share commentary, analysis, and real-time reactions. You know, this is another amazing feature. Because right now, YouTube TOS, iShowSpeed, who streams on YouTube, if he is live and I start trying to react to his stream, I'll get a TOS, reused content. But with this feature, from what I'm understanding, if somebody's live and you want to react to their content live on the platform, now you can. I'm sure there's going to be some setting where they have to set it so people are allowed to react to them. But if they have that setting, I'm assuming on, now you can react to them live seamlessly. And I think that doing that, this feature will also allow smaller creators to piggyback off the back of larger creators and build a stronger community where, who knows, maybe his viewers will find out that you're reacting to them. They'll tell him like, oh yeah, Scott Leonard's reacting to you right now. He might jump into your stream and all of a sudden now you're collaborating with a bigger streamer. You're getting a shout out. You're sharing audiences. I think that the potential for you to grow with this new feature is really fucking big. Finally, the engagement doesn't have to stop when you go offline. AI-powered highlights turn live content into lasting content. It finds the most compelling moments from the live stream and automatically creates ready to share shorts. Okay, it's GG. Somebody get the mic. Drop the mic, bro. That's a mic drop. That's a mic drop, chat. So For those of you who have streamed on TikTok, you know what this is, but I'm assuming that this is going to be a billion times better than TikToks. On TikTok, when you live stream and you finish your live stream, you get an alert maybe 30 to an hour later telling you, oh, your highlights are ready. And you'll go in there and TikTok's AI will generate 5, 6 highlights from your stream. These highlights are usually based off of how many people were liking the stream at the time or how many donations were being received at the time. I'm assuming that YouTube is going to have a superior algorithm, a superior AI analyzing everything. And you got to think about it this way. YouTube has access to all of the analytics of all of the channels, including your channel. So I would argue that if they are going to use AI to create these highlights, they're probably going to use data from the back end as well. And they're probably going to promote clips that will actually trend, clips that follow the algorithm. I am extremely excited for this. Extremely excited. This is the game changer. Done are the days of me having to beg people to make clips. I mean, sure, who knows? I'm talking out of my ass right now. It might be trash. It depends on how good the AI is, to be honest. But if the AI is top notch and if it really does use analytics to determine what is a highlight in your stream, then I think it's a giant game changer. A giant game changer, and I'm all for it. I am all for it. With that being said, guys, I just wanted to bring this up to you guys. Like I said, I'm very excited. If anybody has had this feature roll out for them already and they've got it to work properly, please leave me a comment below. Let me know. Let me know, because I want to know if there's a bug or if it's just not live. I really want to know because I'm excited and I'm really hoping that this works at least as good as the Twitch clipping tool. If I can select what I want to show on screen, then I think it's GG's, game over. And Twitch and Kick are going to have to go to the drawing board and enable some new features, because this is definitely the future. This is definitely the future. Like I said, YouTube has the giant potential when it comes to streaming. And there are millions and millions of people who live stream, and there's millions of people who watch live streams. But YouTube just doesn't promote it. And if they start to really promote this, if content creators start to see that when they go live on YouTube, they start to blow up, they're going to migrate from Twitch. They're going to migrate from Kick, and they're going to come back to YouTube. So I say, let's go. Let's go. Go ahead and subscribe, turn on notifications, stay tuned. More videos are coming. If you've never tapped into one of my live streams, I stream every single day, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, every single day. Don't miss it. I'll catch you there. It's your boy, Scott Leonard, your favorite streamer's secret favorite streamer. I'm out. Peace.